Yeah, it's quiet in this bitch, ain't it?
I'm not gonna be reading chat, man, cause this ain't for no views. This ain't for none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to start off the stream, bro. This is really hard for me. You know, I just want to put that out there right now. Um, I'm gonna start off the stream just saying, this wasn't a decision that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? This isn't some I was trying to do because I seen a lot of narratives. People talking about it's because of my girl. Like, first of all, let's just nip that in the bud right there. I did auditions for Argue My Ball with my girl. My girl knew, like, she knows what entertainment is. She doesn't trip off shit. We have conversations. We have a very healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's never the case. Like, that's the last thing a nigga say. I don't even know why people even trying to put her in the middle of this. It has nothing to do with that. Um, I see narratives saying that I want to be, I think I'm bigger than the program. Definitely is not that. You know what I'm saying? I come from a place where I know ain't nothing bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? But the program can't work if other niggas think they bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say any names. You feel me? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm just gonna kind of like give like a surface level answer. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to like just throw the blame on. But at the end of the day, like I feel like the person that made me lead this shit definitely should come out and say something. You know what I'm saying? Because they the reason and they know they're the reason. You know, everybody in the group knows they're the reason. Everybody in the group says, man, hey, I respect your decision. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Like if any come out and say they didn't, like, then just lying to y'all, and that's on my heart. Um, but one thing about me, bro, you feel me? I treat everybody with respect. You feel me? I treat everybody with respect and love. I'm very genuine to everybody. I've never done no backdoor shit. I never talk about behind their back. I never try to tear it down. I've never been that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Um, but one thing about me that make it real is I'm so real that I can call it when they wrong.
I feel like everybody like just be like everybody spill like when niggas get into like doing shit, bro, or talking about shit, like I don't ever feel like a nigga should got it. Like when somebody make a decision, bro, you make that decision as a man, bro. I feel like you ain't never gotta explain yourself to nobody. You really ain't gotta explain yourself. You know what I mean? Like Jay, you left the group for one nigga. Like you ain't got shit. That's cool. That's it. That's the end of it, bro. That's the end of it. Like you left the shit because of one person. That's the end of it. That's good enough. It gotta be good enough, bro. As a grown ass man, that shit gotta be good enough. It gotta be good enough. Cause like off rip, if somebody making a decision, 9 times out of 10, bro, it's it's gonna bring them peace. It's gonna bring them peace. So you should already know, like, all right, he made this decision off one person for his peace. Cool. You ain't gotta explain yourself no more than that. I feel like every time somebody come out and make these kind of videos and explaining themselves and explaining why, it's just like a little bit like it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. But I mean, shit. I'm just like, bro, just keep. Ain't doing what he do. I do want to see what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to call no when they wrong. And that don't mean I'm coming at in a disrespectful manner. You feel me? Like I could just tell a nigga, hey, bro, I feel like this, that. You feel me? And any nigga can do that to me. I don't have my bros come on like, hey, bro, I feel like this. And just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy. I even gotta explain how to even be a real. Like that's kind of like.
Point take. You feel what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta like. There's some shit you should already know, bro. Like you should never have to explain. Like as a grown ass man, you should never have to explain. That's just my opinion. Once you make a decision, we should automatically know that that brother made that decision for his peace.
Crazy. I even gotta explain that. But real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you whoop, like, all right, cool. But like, if you call it out when they wrong, gang, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And a situation transpired. you know, where I caught a nigga out when it was wrong, you know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place, like I was genuinely wrong in that position, in their position, it was really wrong. But you know, the person came at that nigga very disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, very childish, very immature, you know what I'm saying, like tearing a nigga down, like it was to the point it
Jay,
wasn't even
like
about
Jay
it wasn't
don't
even
gotta
about
do this
it wasn't
part.
even about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper, you know what I'm saying, and I felt the animosity, and animosity doesn't always have to be about money. Don't hate about because I got more money, I'ma hate on you. Like, nah, shit stems from different places. I'm not the nigga I'm not a therapist. I don't know where that shit stems from, but I felt it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, it felt like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me back and just turning it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Then like one thing about me, fool, like if I take shit very serious as far as like signs. You feel me? Like if how I talk to you shows you how much they value you. You know what I'm saying? Like if my cameraman right here, like if I tell it like if we talk about something, we get into it, like that goes for anybody. Like if anybody get into it with they bros, y'all kind of like know what to say as far as like, let me keep that shit up here. You feel me? Because I don't want to go below the belt because I know I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? And when it go below the belt and beyond, and it's just like beyond that though, like beyond that, fool, like beyond that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like, mind you, this
Nah, that's real shit though. That's real shit. That's real shit, nigga. You gotta know your like your friends really gotta like if they your A1s, day ones, bro. Like there's definitely a line y'all niggas don't cross, bro, at all. And I get what he's saying. It's like, yo, and then to do that joint, if y'all supposed to be A1 day ones, and you doing that shit in front of other people in a group chat and shit like that, you putting on the show, bro. You putting on the fucking show. Ain't nobody made out to be a clown, bro, ever.
happened once before, but I let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, the person came to me and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations. And I'm like, I respect it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a very understandable person. I've never been I'm not this that try to be tough, especially with my bros. Like, especially with my bros. Like, don't even act tough with other niggas act tough with the niggas that's really there for you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's like a nigga that hit on this girl, but he don't even hit on if they slap him. You feel me? Like it's like that. Can't like when you do like that, it's like you're not real, bro. Like that's not real. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, bro, I really stand on respect. You know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. Can't nobody make me do something I genuinely don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like overall with this situation, all it did was teach me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I want to go somewhere. I'm the type of like, and it's just this comes from this is I feel like every like this. Like if you from the hood or whatever, like or you just any person for real. Like, you go here, you want to go here with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what almost happened with me mentally, like with everything. I almost went to a level and above. You feel me? Because I felt disrespected and all that. But I really had to talk to myself and I had to talk with God on some like and this is real, bro. Like this is like child, like this is genuinely like for real. For y'all know me, fool. Like gang, like I seen people trying to say I use certain people and stuff because like bro, what bro? I don't use nobody, gang. If anything, gang, the reason why I would stay so long with a motherfucker and then I leave is because it's like a nigga can only endure so much, bro. Like a nigga can only take so much, fool. A nigga can only take so much disrespect, bro. You feel me? And it's like, and one thing about me, bro, like I always try to just, and even with this group, even our group, gang, like that Capaholics, gang, like, you feel me? I love every nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? Well, almost every nigga. I love almost every nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? I still wish the best for every nigga, for sure, for sure. But genuine love, like, I love almost every nigga in that group. You know what I'm saying? But even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying like speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like last year, I was at the bottom of the rank. If I put up to the club late, nigga, tell me over. Like you can't even get in the club. Like I'm not coming out to get you. You gotta call like T.O. or somebody. You feel me? Like that's the only way a nigga get somewhere. Like and I just that's just a representation of the dynamic of the friend group. You know what I'm saying? People just and then this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even the time I got talked to crazy, like this situation where just blatantly disrespected a nigga below the belt. He blatantly disrespected another nigga below the belt.
I know the nigga talking about DDG, but I felt like he should say his name. Like if you go as far to explain yourself, you might as well say his name. Stop saying this person. Like nigga, just say his name. Say his fucking name. At this point, shit, you already explained yourself. Shit, motherfucker, say his goddamn name. Stand up.
And that person didn't say nothing. They took it. Like they just and they calling bitch, da da da, I made you and do you drive this and whoop like real like real crazy shit for it. It's like damn like what the like and say some shit like that to the other the nigga just ain't say nothing, you feel me? And just took it and just, whoop, like sat under it. Again, me personally feel like one thing about me, bro, I believe in God so much and I trust God so much. It's like I would never put nothing above. Like I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like, if I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'm gonna stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? And
All right, so I get the gist of why he left Capaholics. And I know it's DDG, so you know what I mean. Like I just wanted to see his explanation, and then as he kind of repeating himself, being repetitive about it, like, nah, bro, do what's best for you. And this goes out, like I said, this go out to any brother, yo, any man, bro. If you make a decision, if somebody makes a decision. Oh my God, that just whooped my ass. Somebody makes a decision, makes a choice. You automatically got to think off rip, like, yo, this person made this choice for their own happiness, for their own peace. And that's I feel like that should be number one assumption as a man. Man to man, even people to people. You know what I mean? Like if somebody make a decision, make a choice, they made that choice for their peace. It's gonna make them feel better in some type of way, shape, or form. So take it for that as that. And and when you hear that from them, you just say, okay. You just know whatever situation or whatever position you put them in, you wasn't bringing them that. And as people, we gotta know, like, yo, I want the best for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta want better for other people. No matter what it is. If it's getting rid of me, you know what I'm saying? Like using me for an example, if I had a friend that was like, yo, they got rid of me as a friend, I gotta know off rip, okay, I wasn't bringing them they peace. So they had to separate. So I need to know that off rip. You feel what I'm saying? And like you don't really need no more explanation after that. You ain't gotta know what you did. You ain't gotta know this, that, and the third. Like somebody made a choice to put you out of their life for their peace. Cool, cool. And you just understand that you ain't gotta like it. You know what I mean? You just gotta understand that. And then like when somebody make a choice like Jay Cinco, like all right, he made a choice to leave Capaholics. Cool, bet. He made a choice to leave Capaholics. Off rip, you gotta know. Okay, cool. He left Capaholics. Something was not right with him. Sitting right with him. He should know that other people should be on that time. And like you ain't gotta explain yourself, Jack. Like I get it, bro. I get it, bro. You left Capaholics. You want to bring yourself peace. You want to put yourself in a better position. I get it, and that's it. That's the end of it. But that ain't for all people, like DDG, because now they, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go check his joint out real quick. See what's going on there.